Yeah, man, we back up in this motherfucker once again. Law of Attraction podcast. Fucking with Cosmo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Today I'm just talking about killing my expectations and building my studio. You know what I'm saying? That's the two topics today. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, I'm gonna start off by saying, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate everybody that watch my shit. I appreciate everybody that even know Law of Attraction podcast exists, cause I'm right up in my dome, in my domain, you know what I'm saying, creating this shit. And whoever watched this shit and take time to listen to my crazy ass, man, I appreciate you. I want to take the time out to shout out everybody going through it. Shout out to everybody that's gonna get through it, and shout out to the people that don't feel like they can. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can, man. Yeah, we in this bitch today, man, talking about killing these expectations. And the first form of that I want to talk about is like in the form of like when people do something for you, they feel like they feel like even God owed them something. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about motherfuckers that be we talking about motherfuckers that constantly talk shit and hold shit over your head because they may have done something for you that may have without their ride to work or something, or without their assistance in you getting somewhere because they had a car or something and you didn't. They feel like you owe them when you get whatever ducats you get, or you get when you get whatever the hell you chasing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like killing expectations is something we got to put in the atmosphere. We got to make that a law of attraction to not expect. Attract yourself to non-expectation. You know what I'm saying? And because and I'm gonna tell me a story about my expectations I had. You know what I'm saying? I was with a woman, and I was working. You know what I'm saying? And I stopped. I actually got fired because I was always late and shit. You know, being a dumbass 21-year-old nigga. And and goddamn me, it was all good for like the good 3, 4, 5 months we was together. We didn't argue. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was I was like, yeah, this wifey. You know what I'm saying? So just to inform us to niggas that think no arguing means that y'all in a good relationship. Arguing don't necessarily mean you in the good one either, but not arguing, it's a it's gonna be a it's gonna be a bigger chop off when it comes time for confrontation that y'all ain't gonna be able to really just handle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was a dog ass nigga in this situation, but when I was living with her, I stopped working. I started hitting licks and shit. Like when they fired me, I started hopping in cars and shit, nigga, taking money out of niggas' cars. I hopped in the Range Rover, nigga. Fucked up, the nigga only had $9 in the cup holder, but nigga, I'm talking about easy licks, like bringing money home, you know what I'm saying? She needed food. It was time where like she needed food and shit, or like she really didn't want to spend $25 or some shit to go get some Pampers for her kid and shit. So my licks, the little few money I did have, I would give it to her. So I really wasn't even doing nothing. I was just kind of jacking to stay somewhere or look out for her. So shit. End of the day, all I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying, my expectation was like she was supposed to stay down. Like, you know, one of them dumbass, you know how niggas be thinking. You know, I'm guilty of that. I'm guilty of thinking like, uh, if obviously you letting me stay here, you supposed to be like you supposed to put up with my shit type of shit. Not like just not strong arming it, but mentally expecting her to put up with my shit. You know what I'm saying? Not enforcing it, not forcing her to take care of me, but thinking like, yeah, she got me. Or like, well, okay, if I do this, if I rob a bank and bring the money home, she wouldn't trip. Which that was the case. But you know what I'm saying? Me having a lazy mindset at 21, me thinking that the word was supposed to be handed to me like I was gonna be this big time rapper, and look at me 6 years later, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here talking to y'all broke as fuck. But yeah, I was 21, I was out there rapping in the hood. I was in the hood rapping and you know what I'm saying, freestyling, getting high, drinking, smoking with unnecessary motherfuckers. You know how that shit get. But that was my life at 21. So my expectation came when I guess when I thought I was out there doing that, I guess I was supposed to that made me feel like I was doing something. So when I come home, I'm expecting her to be like, "Oh, I missed you." But it's bills due, it's real life problems going on, and we not living in no fantasy world, so I had to wake up. But my expectation came when she was in the army. You know what I'm saying? She in the army. And my expectation was that she wasn't gonna find nobody else or some shit. Like wasn't expecting her to be attracted to uh nobody, simply because we conversated, but it was never about internal. It was always external what was going on. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? I need some money for this. We was cool peoples. We were vibe. We listened to music. You know what I'm saying? We done showed each other. We done reflected on memories with each other and shit. She was cool people. No, I was like I said, I was the fuck nigga in this situation. When I'm finna break that down. But she told me she would tell me shit like, she'll tell me her problems, but she'll be like, no, don't worry about it. But my expectation is thinking, okay, I'm finna get out here, hit this licks, hit this, and that, and I'm gonna keep her. Cause my plan was to really keep her. She was, you know what I'm saying, like one of the best girlfriends I had. But when you speak on traditional, when you speak on what I expected from her, she was my favorite. But now that I look at it, I was expecting. Only reason why she was the best to me is because I expected her in a way that turned out different. See, and then now, let me break the story down. Let me speed up. I ended up getting her pregnant. Now, mind you, I'm still unemployed. I'm still hitting licks and shit. I'm still doing dumb shit. Still risking my life out here. Still selling $5 sacks and $10 sacks, nickel and dime hustling and shit. And I ended up getting her pregnant. So pregnant, I was still broke. So the panic of her, like, man, we too damn broke for me to have another kid. Mind you, she already had a son. So she like, I'm too broke to have another kid. You know what I mean? And I'm like, shit. In my head, I'm like, well, shit, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. What you trying to do with it? But I gave her, cause I'm pro-choice. I gave her the choice. Shit, I don't know if you believe in me, because she was acting like she ain't believing in a nigga hustle, believing none of that. So boom. Long story short, she ended up aborting it due to me not being financially ready at the moment. You know what I mean? And me having expectations. How this ties into expectations is that I expected her to understand the my financial problems, or understand my struggles. Which my point here is, nobody is obligated to you shouldn't obligate nobody to understand you. You shouldn't expect nobody to understand you, and no one is obligated to respect your expectations. You know what I mean? Let me say that again. Your expectations are not no one else's worries, basically. So me expecting her to hold it down, or me expecting her not to abort the baby, she did it. But it ain't that's a bad thing, because I told her I'm with it. But the purpose of her aborting it was due to financials, which is 9 times out of 10 a reason that women do that. But I don't knock that, because I can honestly say at the time I really wasn't mentally ready to be a father, but I was ready to be a present father. But financially I wasn't. So I was niggas out there, bro, y'all good fathers, and then financially we just fucked up, man, because, at 21, I was expecting her to hold me accountable. All this is just, it sound all over the place, is because it's all just an expectation. You can't, all that shit I just said is just we all expected something. We all expected something. You know what I'm saying? Like, expectation is not what that is. And that's what I'm saying. So my whole thing is to kill expectation. I told that whole little story just to say I expected all that bullshit. You can't expect nobody to treat you good because you have good at heart. Even if you're doing bad. Even if you out here doing bad things for a person, that it may be good to them because you bringing the bacon home. You know what I'm saying? I was out there risking my damn life to bring money home to her, but she wasn't even She not obligated to respect that, but I was thinking that I was doing something. She went, after she aborted the baby, she went and got another relationship, broke up with me, kicked me out, and got with another dude and had a baby. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go down deep no further than that because some fucked up shit ended up happening, or what I think ended up happening, yeah, that goes to show, you know what I'm saying? Just because you think a motherfucker finna ride with you, or you think expectations gonna get you somewhere, or you think, oh, well, I did this at the kindness of my heart, so they should understand that. They might not understand that, and you have to understand that you did it at the kindness of your heart and leave it at that. And that's how I feel about that, man. I feel like if you feel shit with y'all telling y'all how I feel, go so far. Some people treat law of attraction in like a speedy sense. Like if you believe it, it's supposed to just fall in your lap. Like if you believe some shit, if you want $2,000, it's supposed to just come to you the next day without you doing no work. No, law of attraction is going to push yourself and hoping you on the right path, and the universe is pushing you towards your attraction. That's what law of attraction is. So I speak it into existence. I believe in that. I speak it to the universe because we in some kind of force of energy, and everybody got their own thoughts of who God is and what's what, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot, and religion and whatnot. But me firmly, I believe there's universal gods in the collective, you know what I'm saying, that makes a universe. We all existing in something that's the same. You know what I'm saying? We all got different paths in the same thing. That's what I'm saying. We all got different. We all gonna have different stories and different experiences of death. We all gonna have different life experiences like we having, right? So an expectation of you being, or of you giving say you expect something for giving tithes. Like anybody that expects something out of giving a church your money, you have to wake up and realize the only way you gonna get something out of your money is if you put the act into the church, or if you stop giving the church money. You know what I'm saying? You might need to be stacking up and get yourself a car, because you giving $10 and $3 and whatever the fuck you giving to the church bowl. You know what I'm saying? To the tithes and offering, and then you got to go get a ride home from church, or you roll with somebody at the church, or your fucking oil light on, and you ain't even you just gave your last 10 up. Is the pastor gonna give you your $10 back, or maybe you do got enough to get your oil change, but you might not even have enough to eat them all. But you just gave this nigga $10 that he not, nigga. You probably can't call pastor, and I salute the pastors that you can call and ask them for some money. Salute y'all. Because I know it's a good 25% of y'all out there, but we talking about the majority. We talking about the motherfuckers who passed that gold bowl around. When I grew up, it was a gold motherfucking plate rolling around this bitch collecting. Nigga, I looked at the bowl and it make you want to steal out of it. That's not, I don't respect that, but that's a religion thing. That's what I'm saying. So you expecting something out of giving money is what I'm talking about. Expectations, right? You expecting something out of giving money when you can give yourself money, and then you can damn sure expect you gonna get what the fuck you want to get out of working hard for your money and stacking it, not giving it to some nigga that's telling you some higher power that he ain't never shows you his damn self exists. You gotta wake up from expectation. That's all I'm saying. Expectation go deeper than just it being in the dictionary. You know what I mean? And I'm a nigga about respect. And I respect everybody. I respect everybody's thoughts and opinion on religion and spirituality. I respect everybody. I respect the fact that niggas believe Jesus is a thing. I respect that whatever make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever the universe, me feeling like I exist through the universe, and there's universal God that makes me feel better, and I wouldn't be mad if a motherfucker felt like that wasn't correct, because he may have a different experience in life. It's something that's gonna make us learn. That's going to make us learn the inner us. And the inner us is always different than everybody else. So the reason why the world is so corrupt, they show the bad shit because everybody wants to be like everyone else. Everyone wants to live. If you go do a toll right now of 100 people, I bet you everybody would trade their shoes for the Kardashians. Now who the fuck is the Kardashians to us? But the motherfuckers on TV. But the thought, you know what I'm saying, is the fact that they live glamorous and that you so-called live fucked up. Unless you living around roaches, floor caved in, rats coming in, your lights off, all combined. That's like down here. I was homeless. You know what I'm saying? And I can honestly say being homeless humbled me. It humbled you to let you know, okay, really money ain't important. It's the inside that's important. It's about how you gonna get it, the dignity of you getting it, how you feel when you get it, and what you gonna do when you get the money. It ain't about feeling inferior for being born at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? That's what people got their expectation of. Man, I want to change my life. You might not want to change your life. Because who's to say in 10 years, allegations and shit, 5 years from now, 3 years from now, allegations come up and they been sex trafficking. Not speaking this on the Kardashians. I'm just saying, they been sex trafficking, they KKK members, or they goddamn me, they end up in a situation where all their money get took from them and now they broke. But you wanted to switch imagine you switched your life, and what if you switched your life with a Kardashian, right? And the Kardashian switched your life and you was broke and they came up now and they successful, but you switched your life with a damn Kardashian, now you broke because the Kardashians broke now. But you switched your life over. Now your life over there living good. A Kardashian over there living your life, but she good. They good over there. It's all about the muscle, it's all about the hustle. I ain't saying Kardashians are hustlers, I'm just saying, what if the universe move? What if you get to see your life? You know, and I'm speaking in hypotheticals. I'm speaking in some kind of out of the world type of, speaking on a movie script kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you watch your life, you done switch with the Kardashians. Now you a broke ass Kardashian watching a you. You watching you come up. That's the same goddamn kind of shit. And now you gonna wish you had your life. Now how fucked up is that? You might as well accept your life while you got it. Right? I know I went off a tangent. But you know what I'm saying? Now we gonna get, man, I'm gonna get off the expectation shit. Y'all know better. Stop expecting. That's that. Now, my creativity levels, you know what I'm saying, are heightening. And these ciphers I be doing, man, I'm getting better. I'm getting better lyrically. I'm getting better with my voice. I'm getting better on how I spit and how I deliver. And you know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that watched them Cosmo ciphers. You know what I'm saying? I'm building the studio. Shout out to anybody that's building the studio. Leave me some tips, man, at the bottom on what computer I need to get, what kind of program I need to get to do my music on, what kind of microphone, all that shit, man, because that's what my stack season is about. I'm stacking up and I'm straight up buying me a studio to pursue my dreams. I'm investing in myself, building a studio. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do my own shit. I'm not finna pay nobody to go to no studio, pay no $40, $50 to go to no one damn song or 2, 3 songs for $100 something when I can do this shit for free. I can do it in the wheel of my own space, and I can goddamn get it in. You know what I'm saying? So shit. Yeah, I ain't really got much to say on getting a studio, but I'm gonna get it. That's it. And I'm willing that into the law of attraction. I need that studio, and if you trying to get a studio, man, I salute you, man. We gonna make it. We gonna get our shit together. Anybody that's out there doing music or doing podcasts or doing anything, we gonna get it in, man. We gonna start getting our shit together. You smell me? But yeah, it's you know, the energies of the world are gravitating to me a little more. You know what I'm saying? I feel the energy's working. I feel what I asked for actually happening. So that's why I still do this shit. I'm influenced to still do this shit because it gives me some kind of drive, and it gives me a purpose. You know what I'm saying? It gives me I'm not just sitting around. You know what I'm saying? Even if I sound stupid on some of the shit I say, I'm just here to clarify my own brain. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to clarify whatever the fuck is going on in my own head, and I spit it and I post it, and to see whoever agree with me or who don't. And we can talk about that all day. We can talk about opinions, and we can talk about that shit all day. That might be the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Law of Attraction episode gonna be about opinions. And however the fuck we gonna wheel that out or into, you know what I'm saying, our life. Law of attraction. So I respect anybody that sat here and watched this whole 22 minutes so far. When I do the editing, it's gonna be a little shorter, so it might be like 18 minutes or whatever. But yeah, I appreciate whoever watched this shit. Just know we all struggling. Just know we all need the law of attraction. We all need, and not the false law of attraction. Not that if you believe it, it'll come type of shit. I'm talking about making your move and actually believing in yourself and what the universe and the vibes and what you believe in, what you gravitate to. Because I can't tell you how to gravitate towards nothing that I believe in. You know what I mean? I can only tell you what you feel. Gravitate just closer to what you feel. That's the universe. That's God. What you feel. Gravitate to the inner feeling that you think is nervousness, and think about it and just live in it. You know what I'm saying? And you'll realize a lot, my nigga, that, you know what I mean? It's a lot out here for y'all to get. It's a lot out here for us to get before we die. And some of us are gonna die before we even, I could die tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We might die before we realize what really the fuck is going on, man. So, I feel like when we die, we know what the fuck is going on. That's why that's why people dread death, and that's why so many people like confused on death, because we don't know what happens when we die. Until you die, but I feel like that's freedom. I feel like death is freedom. Real freedom. Like, to realize who you really was and what you really here for. Or it could be a step into the next goddamn life. So y'all take that with y'all, man, and stop expecting shit and build your own legacy just like me. I'm building my own studio, man. I'm finna get it cracking. Y'all watch out for me, Cosmo. You know what I'm saying? I might change my name. I don't know. I've been thinking about it, but might not. However the universe clash and tell me to boom, boom, bam, however the shit go, that's what it is. Y'all fuck with me. Y'all know what we representing. I'm really representing Killmonger, but Black Panthers, hey, it is what it is. Y'all fuck with me. Law of Attraction Podcast, man. Hey, if this shit was trash, let me know. Holler.